Prime Minister Hailemariam arrives in New York to attend the high-level meeting of the UN General Assembly. Dozens are killed and hundreds wounded in Kenya mall attack. Hello there, dear viewers. Welcome to TV News. I'm Bethlehem Taye. Prime Minister Hailemariam has arrived in New York to attend a high-level meeting of the General Assembly. The meeting is expected to dwell on international migration, realization of MDGs and other internationally agreed development goals for persons with disabilities, and progress reports on nuclear disarmaments. Heads of states and governments, representatives of international organizations and other stakeholders are expected to attend the meeting. According to our staff reporter, Rahel Tekle-Johannes, Prime Minister Hailemariam is also expected to hold bilateral talks with different leaders. Ethiopia will mark the 6th National Flag Day on Monday under the theme, "Our flag is a token of our diversity, unity and renaissance." The day will be marked in schools, government offices as well as private institutions by raising the Ethiopian flag at the same time. Habib Mohammed has more.
As the nation gets ready to mark the Flag Day celebration, we've tried to collect reaction from some residents of Addis Ababa.
Our flag is the pillar of our nation. It is our identity that represents Ethiopians of the past and present who died for it, for the sake of their identity.
We have special place and respect for our flag, as our forefathers had sacrificed their lives for the independence of this great nation, paying respect for it.
Ethiopia's flag symbolizes the sacrifice made by the true patriots of the country. It also represents Ethiopia at world sports events. Dr. Tekle-Hayimanot Gabrasilassi is a historian at the Addis Ababa University. He says Ethiopia's flag magnifies the national consensus being created among all Ethiopians. According to him, the Grand Renaissance hydroelectric dam can be taken as a showcase in this regard.
Now, there is no any Ethiopian who compromises with his country's benefit. Now all Ethiopians are joining their hands to develop their country as well as to keep it safe. That is the result of unity and the equal responsibility taken by every Ethiopian in the issues that affect their country.
Speaker of the House of People's Representatives, Abadullah Gameda, believes that the flag must be used to promote common values of the public.
Our flag represents our country's people. It is through this common identity that the people are expressing tolerance and coexistence. As a result, we have been trying to convey such messages during the previous Flag Day celebrations.
The day would be marked in schools, government offices as well as private institutions by raising the Ethiopian flag at the same time. The major events would be held at the Addis Ababa Stadium on Monday.
The Addis Ababa City Administration is set to build 130,000 houses in the coming 2 years. This was made public by City Mayor Derbiba Kuma during a performance evaluation forum of the administration. The mayor noted that his cabinet has stepped up commitment to increase public benefit from socio-economic programs in the coming 2 years. According to the mayor, focus areas will be job creation, housing developments, manufacturing sector, execution capacity building, and good governance works. He said efforts will also be redoubled to boost service delivery in education, health, and infrastructure sectors. We learned that the city administration's strategic plan for the coming 2 years will be tabled for discussion by public servants and residents of the city at different levels. Ethiopia will mark World Tourism Day on September 27 for the 26th time. The day will be observed under the theme Tourism for Sustainable Water Development. State Minister of Culture and Tourism, Tadelech Dalecho, speaking in connection with the day, said the public need to preserve heritage sites, cultural resources and other tourism values, taking into consideration the significance tourism has so far for national growth. She said the day will be marked at federal and regional levels with various assortments. A national celebration will be hosted by Amhara Regional State from September 24 to 29, where participants from all regions would attend. Globally, the day will be marked for the 34th time. Ministry of Health urged for an increase in supply of blood so as to achieve the Millennium Development Goals that aims to reduce maternal and child mortality. The National Blood Bank under the Ministry of Health held discussions on ways to scale up blood donation with representatives of Addis Ababa, women and youth, as well as journalists from various media. Speaking at the occasion, Yamrut Andualam, Director of Gender with the ministry, stated that women and youth structures as well as media professionals are potential stakeholders in the effort to increase blood donation. According to the director, the ministry has opened 25 blood banks by jointly working with pertinent stakeholders. National Blood Bank Director Dr. Daniel Gabra-Mikael called on participants of the meeting to play their role by donating blood and by encouraging others to do the same. Ethiopian Road Fund Office urged organizations under its mandate to properly utilize budgets allocated for road safety and rehabilitation. The office confirmed that some road agencies are using the budget for allowance payments, for fuel and other expenses, which is out of the rule, while evaluating the previous year performance. Selection of materials and unqualified road rehabilitation are among the problems caused by the agencies. To address these problems, during this fiscal year, the office has established a team tasked with monitoring financial and physical issues of pertinent agencies. The office has revealed that more than 22,000-kilometer long roads have been rehabilitated last budget year. Japan promises to further strengthen its support to Ethiopia to help the nation's efforts towards industrial development. Departing Japanese ambassador Hiroki Kishino said his country will continue to support efforts to developing the industry sector in Ethiopia. A farewell program to the departing ambassador was held on Saturday. He said Japan hopes that Ethiopia will lead industrial development in the continent by 2025. The ambassador said the country has been undertaking various activities towards the development of the industry sector. According to the ambassador, the introduction of Kaizen management philosophy into Ethiopia is also bringing change in increasing productivity and building institutional capacity. The annual Japanese official development assistance to Ethiopia has reached $141 million. Welcome back, dear viewers. And finally, at least 59 people were killed and 175 injured in Saturday's attack on Nairobi shopping center. Kenyan Interior Minister Joe Lenku said 1,000 people had managed to escape from the Westgate Center after the assault by suspected Al-Shabaab militants. He added 10 to 15 attackers were still in the building. It is not known how many civilians remain trapped there, either as hostages or hiding from the militants. Britons, French, Chinese, Indian, Ghanaian and Canadian citizens are among the foreigners' confirmed date. The Somali militant group Al-Shabaab says it carried out the attack on the upmarket shopping center in response to Kenyan military operations in Somalia. Well, dear viewers, these are all we have for today. Many thanks for being with us. Goodbye.